This world is full of beauty and wonder, each one of us experiencing our own version of this life. There is much truth and honesty to go around for everyone to experience joy. My name is Philip Page. Since the age of 5, I have been able to see, hear, and feel spirits. I am not a ghost hunter or a paranormal investigator. Although I have done these things in the past, my goal is to not just prove the existence that we continue on after the body has died, but to show you how it can happen.
When I say prove, I don't mean to try to convince you of my beliefs, but through various methods, try to show you that consciousness still exists after the body has passed on, and that it is probable. However, I'm having an issue with this. There are many out there who claim to capture true and real spirit communication while falsifying their findings every single time. People who claim to get perfect communication while not showing who they are, not showing themselves, not showing what devices they use, not showing what their source audio is. And to those who are calling them out for doing that, now doing the exact same thing. Most people from Cody ITC to Costas at Gold Rush Paranormal all use some form of Steve Huff's portal device. And what I find tiring is how these professional ITC workers claim to get perfect responses every single time using this device. Huff himself explains how to build the portal, which again at its heart is nothing more than a guitar amplifier. Some give the impression that the device alone is, which is again that same guitar amplifier, that they somehow magically allow spirit to speak because they do not show the source of their audio. And then others state that it uses complex algorithms to figure out what spirits are saying and then allow them to come through. How do we know that the audio is not placed in later on? How do we know that there's not someone off camera speaking into a microphone going through this guitar amplifier? We don't know. We don't know. It's a guitar amplifier. That's all. Now, I'm not trying to point fingers at these people exactly, but they are an example of a larger issue. What upsets me is that there are people who are watching this and they think that this is the norm. They think that you're going to get perfect responses every single time. It is not, and theoretically not possible for extended periods of time of communication if we are to go by the laws of thermodynamics. I'm annoyed because I have spent the better part of my adult life researching and studying consciousness after the body has died. And there are these people who, in my opinion, are trying to gain fame and wealth off of fooling you, the audience. This is why it's time. It's time to change the format of this channel and to expand, to do what they won't do unless you're just a small chosen group. Going forward, each video or session that I do will be done live, with the edited version posting the week after. This way, you, the audience, will see exactly what I do, you'll see what I use, you'll see how it's set up, and you will be able to match the live version to the edited version and see that nothing has changed. This is not going to simply be a camera aimed at that guitar amplifier or making claims that I am the chosen one to speak to spirit. You will be able to see every video I make, whether it's a session video or a documentary. You're going to see it done live, which includes the setup. Speaking of documentaries, I'm not going to go to Paraflix. I just feel it's going to be more of the same. There, you're going to have a bunch of either low-budget or independent filmmakers who are going to use sleight of hand and camera tricks to try to fool you that they are interacting with spirits. What I'm going to do instead is go back to how this whole thing started and start putting documentaries back onto Amazon Prime. Sessions will still be on YouTube, but full documentaries are going to go onto Amazon. And part of the reason for that is people who watch things on Amazon, they expect more, they expect a higher quality, they expect some truth to be said if they're watching a documentary. They expect to be put in a position to think. YouTube is more about quick entertainment. So going forward, this is how this channel will be. It'll be live and then the edited version. How much of your life on Earth do you recall?
As I am involved in my prayer, an unknown light shoots from my back upwards. A closer look reveals it is not dust, as dust would flurry.
You can take the sounds that this makes, and you can manipulate it to make words that we can understand.
Each to his sort of instruct.
I start to lay down the ground rules for the spirits so we can achieve clear communication. As I do, an orb can be seen entering through the wall on the left and exiting through the wall on the right. This is not a piece of dust or a bug, as both have definitive properties to them, which this does not have.
We come in peace. How many are here with us right now? Okay, I'm going to ask, please, if you do want to talk, please speak one at a time. Who all is here with us?
Miss Lily.
Hi guys. My name's Philip. Is Lily in here? Lily, this is fantastic that all these people have left these toys for you. Yeah. Who's that? Lily? Do you play with these toys? You do? Thank you for that. I appreciate that.